Welcome to another episode of a Different Perspective podcast, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Man, it's been a lot. It's been a lot that went on that's transpired. Today we gonna get into the story about the young man that got unalived on his live, man. A sad situation, but it's a teachable moment, so we gonna talk about that. I've had some people hit me up and ask me, where I've been. Unfortunately, my son's mom was found unalive. So I had to take some time off to deal with that. But I'm back. I'm back making content. If this is your first time here, man, I appreciate you for being here. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much for all the support. I couldn't have done it without y'all. My goal right now is to try to get to 10K. We on our way to that, and I appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate y'all so much for all the support. Man, look, while I was off of social media or YouTube, I just thought about it. To be honest with you, man, a lot of these YouTubers, they have niches and all of that, a niche or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a niche. I'm just bringing y'all into my world. The things that I find interesting, that's what I want to share with y'all. I don't want to sit up and talk about rap all day. I don't even listen to rap like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the music. But that's what I'm like. I'm just giving an example. How some people channel, you go on their channel and it's just sports, sports, sports. No, today it might be politics. Tomorrow it might be something that pertains to religion. It might be something funny. It might be something, that's what I want to bring to y'all. I want to allow, what I watch, allow y'all to just tune in to how I think and, the way I move, man. So I'm going to be bringing y'all all type of content that I find interesting. One of the things that I really want to touch on is, have y'all ever wondered what happens after you die? Or why you was here? What's your purpose? All that type of stuff. Y'all stay tuned, man, because that's the type of stuff that interests me. So I'm going to be bringing y'all that type of stuff. But look, without further ado, man, like I said, man, it's a young man in Chicago, 42 years old, named TUGG, that got unalive. People feel like it's a setup. People feel like, the people around him has something to do with it. So, we going to dive into that, man. First of all, shout out to the YouTube channel, TikTok Crimes, because I'm reacting to their video. We finna get to it, though. Oh, look. Before y'all go get my book. The 7 Principles That Changed Me by Michael Green. Go get this book. Let's get to it.
Here's what happened. Before we get into what Kevin's family revealed, you need to understand who Kevin Watson really was. Kevin went by Tugg to his friends and family, and at 42 years old, this man was living his life out loud. He promoted parties. He had his own style, and yeah, he liked to show it off on social media.
Most of these niggas that's around you, they get around you, feel me? They jealous of you, cause most times they want your chick, they want your lifestyle, or they want your plug, whatever you got going on. So we gotta start falling in the habit of making a mistake, or because a motherfucker around us, they with us. You feel me? Like, you ever notice, like, you my homie, like, nigga, we might not even be friends on the book, but why would you try and be friends with my chick on Facebook? You feel me?
But here's
Man, excuse me, my kids done gave me their code. But look, I've never understood that with people, man. That's not the type of friend that I am, neither. If you have a female, I'm not following your female on social media. Like, what would be my reasoning for following her? Unless we have that type of relationship. Now, don't get me wrong. My wife, we have a real close friend group, right? Their husbands follow my wife follow their husbands, vice versa. We have a real close friend group with a very few friends that we deal with, right? But if we wasn't in that friend group, I wouldn't be following their wife. I find that oddly strange. Like, bro, if me and you are cool, why are you following my female? Like, what could y'all possibly, if y'all don't have that type of relationship? So I feel exactly where he coming from. Pay attention to them niggas that do that.
It's important. Kevin wasn't just some flashy guy trying to stunt on people. This man had a 6-year-old son who absolutely adored him. Kevin worked in the nightlife scene around Chicago, helping people get jobs, lending money when folks needed it. Basically being that friend who actually shows up when you're in trouble. Now, Kevin's sister Shamika told NBC News something that's going to break your heart and make you mad at the same time. She said, "My brother kept himself up. He loved to dress. He loved to look nice, and a lot of people hated on him for that. He had a nice car and jewelry, so there was a lot of hate. Hold up. Hated him for taking care of himself? For having nice things? That's the world we're living in right now, where working hard and looking good makes you a target instead of an inspiration." But Kevin's family had been seeing the signs that this hatred was turning into something dangerous.
Say, man, we live in a society right now where niggas hate for you to have some nice shit. Niggas don't want you to have nothing. They don't want you to have a crumb. If you have something that they value or something they want, they'll come kill you for it instead of working hard. You can't even work hard and have and acquire something nice and really get a chance to enjoy it. Because it's gonna be some jealous nigga, somebody lurking around the corner trying to do something conniving to you. All because you have something nice. Look, let me tell y'all a story. I got a partner, right? His name is Baz. This my guy, man. You get what I'm saying? And I've watched him take care of many people, bro. He had a shoe store that he built from the ground up. Now, when you come from not having so much, you want nice things. You've been without so long to the point where you want nice things. Man, my boy was fly. My boy is still one of the flyest dudes in Houston. I'm talking about, say, man, ain't nobody really messing with him as far as fashion go. And he got big jewelry. And he's gonna let you know that he got big jewelry, you know? And at his shop, I used to try to tell him, like, bro, you got too many niggas around you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these people can't be for you. Somebody's watching something. Somebody's always plotting. Somebody want what you got. That's why I keep my circle real small. I don't have a bunch of friends. I don't have a bunch of partners. And I'm cool with that. I'd rather be alone and spend time with my family. Bottom line, right? But I'm telling them, little bro, like, man, there's too many niggas around here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go up there and chop it up with them, but when they get too many people, I'm dipping. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been the good guy in the situation, and I done been the bad guy in the situation. I'm quick to tell people, bro, I wasn't always a solid person growing up. I didn't have no morals and integrity. I wasn't always a solid person. I was operating off of survival skills, right? So long story short, man, my partner got robbed. They followed him from the club. You know what I'm saying? They shot him like seven times. Bro, we almost lost him, but he fought. In the midst of him fighting, he lost his eyesight. Even today, he keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? But the people that you be thinking is for you, man, them be the ones, man. Why? Because they know that you'll never suspect them out of all people. Be careful of them ones that come tell you about what everybody else is saying about you. Be careful about them ones that come and tell you what everybody else is doing. They be the main ones doing everything that they tell you somebody else is doing. It's just to throw you off. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've witnessed this, what this young man is going through. The hate, the jealousy. I've witnessed it in my life and in multiple people's lives that I deal with. If you having nice things, I ain't telling you you can't, you can't have nice things or you can't put it on, but just be mindful of that. Whatever it is that you get nice, it comes with jealousy, envy, and hate.
Brother later revealed that he'd been preaching for years, trying to warn Kevin about the people around him. And unfortunately, Kevin had that one trait that a lot of good people have. He trusted too easily. Now here's where this story gets really heavy. And I need y'all to understand just how long Kevin's family had been
The
watching this
narration on
train
here is
wreck
crazy.
coming down the tracks. Kevin's brother didn't just wake up one day worried about his little brother. He'd been sounding the alarm for years. Listen to what Kevin's brother said about trying to warn him.
What I want people to understand is I've been preaching for years. I've been preaching for years to bro to not trust no motherfucker.
Man.
Bro had a big heart. He had a big heart. He kept trusting niggas, helping niggas, looking out for niggas. And now he gone.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but when my family starts preaching for years about something, I tend to listen. But Kevin kept his heart wide open. And honestly,
let me tell you something. God put people in your life, right? Whether it be your grandma or your daddy, you have people that oppose everything that you feel like you want to do. What do I mean by that? Some things that you feel like you want to do, you shouldn't do. You are surrounded by friends and family members that'll urge you on. Hey man, such and such just got into it. I'm gonna go over there and fight, and they'll urge you on. But then you'll have that one person that say, man, sit down, you don't need to go over there. The majority of the time, we tend to not listen to that one person. That one person, God sends to be a voice of reason. In every situation, he'll make a way of escape. In every temptation, he'll make a way of escape. So when you come up against a situation, God is always going to provide an out for you. Whether you take it or not, that's a decision and the consequence that you and you alone are going to have to suffer. Simple. Start paying attention to them folks that oppose the things that you want to do. Hey, I want to go over this girl house. Man, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Don't go over there. You don't need to be going over there, bro. The one that say, yeah, nigga, go over there and get, you know what I'm saying? Go knock it. Don't listen to him. In every temptation, God will make a way of escape. Pay attention to them people that's in your life that God sends in your life to help you out of the situations that you put yourself in.
When you're a good person, it's hard to believe that people you help would ever want to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
But Kevin's brother saw exactly what was happening. He kept saying Kevin had that big-ass heart and kept letting these hating-ass niggers get close to you. Those aren't just worried brother words. That's someone who's been watching the same people smile in Kevin's face while plotting behind his back. But here's the part that's going to make you question everything you think you know about this case. Remember how I said this wasn't Kevin's first time dodging bullets? Well, Kevin's brother just revealed exactly how many times people had tried to take his little brother out.
That nigga done survived 5 shootings up there. 5. Then he downed me from 1 motherfucking shot. I'm mad at a motherfucker at you, Tug. I'm mad. I'm mad, nigga, I'm mad.
5 previous attempts, y'all. 5.
Let me tell you something, man. I don't know if y'all can tell or not, man, but I grew up in the streets. I grew up in the streets. And One thing about me, man, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna be honest. We gonna be real about the situation, right? What would make somebody want to kill you or try to unalive you 5 times? Now, when it comes to our family members, listen to this. After they're dead and gone, we like to remember the good things that they done did. I'm not saying this brother was a bad brother or nothing. You get what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. My condolences to him and his family, but this is a teachable moment. This is a teachable moment. When our family members pass, we have a certain version of them. We have a certain version of them. That was your little girl. That was your little boy. That was your little stinker butt. That's who that was to you. But in the streets, they somebody else. Now I can understand somebody coming and trying to rob you one time for your chain. But 5 times? That leads me to believe that you was into something else other than this situation that happened with you. Nobody would constantly try to unalive you if you didn't do nothing that serious. You did something. It wasn't this chain right here. It wasn't this chain. And that even goes further when they were saying he was set up. It makes me believe it even more. Because what'll make somebody want to, bro, these folks done tried 5 times. So this time made the 6th time. 6 times these folks try to unalive you, man. You get what I'm saying? 6 times these folks try to unalive you. What you done did that bad to make them folks want to unalive you like that?
Kevin had been living like he was in witness protection, except the people trying to kill him weren't strangers. They were people from his own community, his own circle. And every single time Kevin survived, he just went back to his regular routine. Now call me crazy, but after attempt number 2, maybe 3, wouldn't you start thinking about relocating?
Or doing something that's common sense. Bro, you done tried to kill me 5 times? What'll make you stay? Pride. They say he just went right back to the same routine. He ain't even changed nothing. You ain't even changed. Come on, man. Y'all got to understand something, man. God be trying to warn y'all, man. Warning comes before destruction. At times we feel like we have it figured out, but you got to pay attention and have discernment, man. You ain't learned after the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth. And I'm not just saying this about this young man right here, but it's multiple people that's watching me that do the same thing. Bro, God done allowed you to go to jail 4 times already. You ain't learned? And every time it's been a slap on the wrist. It could have been worse. He's just trying to get your attention. But you taking it as a game until them folks give you life.
Or at least changing up your patterns. But Kevin's family said he kept showing grace to the same people who kept trying to end his life. His brother put it like this.
Oh. So he know who was trying to end his life. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I think I want to follow this story a little more now to try to see, like, what really happened. So the folks that tried to unalive you, you gave them grace. Which means you know who was trying to unalive you. And if you know, then I'm pretty sure your brothers and other siblings know also. It's gonna get interesting.
You had that big ass heart. You kept letting these hating ass niggas get close to you, bro. And I kept telling you. I told you a million times, these niggas don't like you. They don't fuck with you. They hate you. They hated your aura, your energy. They hated everything about you. They never liked you, but you still showed grace. You still will look out for these same motherfuckers, bro.
That's not just being kind. At some point, that's being dangerously naive. And I'm not victim blaming here, but Kevin's own family was trying to tell him that kindness doesn't always get rewarded with kindness. Sometimes it gets you a target on your back. The pain in his brother's voice when he says, "I told you 1,000,000 times." That's not just grief, that's regret. That's knowing you saw the danger coming and couldn't convince someone you love to protect themselves from it. So, August 13th, around 6:14 p.m., Kevin's doing what he always does, sitting in his car on West Madison Street, going live on Facebook. Just talking to his people, probably about some club drama like usual. But about 11 minutes into the stream, everything changes. You can see Kevin notice someone approaching his car. And this is the part that's going to stay with you. Kevin tries to keep it peaceful. He puts his hands up and you hear him say,
What's up? Hell no.
that hell nah, was Kevin realizing this wasn't going to end well. Kevin ends up outside his car. Whether he got out on his own or was pulled out, we don't know for sure. But witness Alvin Jackson told ABC7 that Kevin was trying to wrestle with the gun when it went off. One shot to the chest, and Kevin collapsed right there while the Facebook Live kept rolling. That's Kevin's cousin Jaquez showing up, trying desperately to save his family member who's fighting for every breath. Jaquez later told ABC7 that Kevin was choking for breath, trying to struggle to breathe. Meanwhile, 2.5 million people are watching this man die in real time. Now here's where this story goes from tragic to absolutely ridiculous. Kevin's brother just revealed something that should have this case solved within 24 hours. Remember that chain everyone thinks got stolen? Listen to this.
It's got a tracker in it. I'm the motherfucker who made the chain. The chain has a tracker in it. We don't do stupid shit to where people gonna do dumb shit like this. Y'all took my brother's life over a chain.
A GPS tracker. Kevin's own brother made that chain and put a tracker in it. So if these killers actually got what they came for, the police literally have a GPS signal leading them straight to the evidence.
Oh, so is his brother a jeweler? Because on another video, I heard him talking, just like how he said he was talking about how he made the chain for his brother. So his brother might be a jeweler, man. I'm gonna do some more digging and investigating and find out what happened, man.
But somehow nobody's been arrested. And here's what's really going to tick you off. Kevin's sister Shamika told NBC News that the chain was found on the ground at the scene with blood and fingerprints on it. So we've got DNA evidence, GPS technology, witness testimony, and 2.5 million people who watched this murder happen. Yet 0 arrests. Kevin's brother...
Man, this man lost his life over nothing. Now, this is what I believe happened. I believe them folks came to unalive him anyway. And the guys that they sent seen the chain and decided, or they probably know that he got a chain, and they say, hey, man, when we come get him, man, I'm gonna get that chain. You get what I'm saying? And I believe that's what happened. But nonetheless, this man lost his life over nothing. So as far as we know right now, we don't know if he done did something. We don't know. But as far as the information we have right now, what we're seeing, what we're witnessing, it looked like he lost his life over nothing. Now, I'm gonna let the brother speak a little more, and then I'm gonna end this video.
Chicago PD a 24-hour ultimatum, and when that ran out, he made it clear his patience was done.
Detectives, I know y'all watching my live. I know y'all watching. I gave y'all 24 hours.
When a victim's family starts giving police deadlines and talking about praying for the people responsible, that tells you they know exactly who did this, and they're tired of waiting for the system to work. So, what are we supposed to learn from Kevin Watson's story? Here's a man who survived 5 assassinations.
Say, man, none of this materialistic stuff is worth you losing your goddamn life over, man. Bruh, give it to him. Give it to him. The only reason why y'all don't want to give it to him is because of pride. You don't, oh man, I had somebody take something from me. I don't want to seem like I got, man, say, let me tell you something, man. Bro, you a dumbass nigga to try to fight a gun. Give it to him. At least you'll have the opportunity to replace that materialistic stuff that you have. You don't get you don't get a do-over in this life. Some of y'all are willing to lose y'all life behind a chain. Behind a chain. Behind a watch. Behind a car. Don't you know how precious life is? Don't you know all the other life forms on this planet wish they can be a human being? And God allows you to have life and you value it for something that ain't even worthy? You can't even take this with you when you leave. All this stuff that y'all are ready to lose y'all life behind because y'all think y'all done acquired so much shit. Man, you can't take this shit with you. That watch that you hustled all day and all night for, when you die, they gonna sell that shit for nothing. That car, you done paid everything. You done sold work. You done did everything to get this cat. And you go to jail and they need bond, they gonna sell that motherfucker for a little or nothing. You can always replace the materialistic stuff, man. Your life is worth more than that. My condolences go to this young, to this man, but my heart really grieves for his son. Now he has a 6-year-old son that's growing up without no father. Say, man, give that shit up. You can get it back. You don't get another do-over when it comes to life. Don't value materialistic stuff more than you value your life. Again, my condolences, man. These are my thoughts. Leave your thoughts and let me know what you think. I'm out.